A very warm welcome. You're watching the news with me, Anubhuti Gaur. Let's take a look at what's making headlines. Infosys shares nosedive nearly 17% on Tuesday in their worst single-day drop in over 6 years, wiping out investors' wealth of worth nearly rupees 53,000 crores. The dive in Infosys shares came a day after India's second-largest IT services company said it had received complaints from anonymous whistleblowers alleging certain unethical practices, while the whistleblowers accused CEO Salil Parekh of leading an effort to shore up profits through irregular accounting. A Congress MP's wife in Kerala provoked anger with a social media post comparing the fate with rape. Anna Linda Eden, a media professional who had actively campaigned for her husband, Hebe Eden, in the national election, later apologized and deleted her post after a barrage of criticism. Her post read, "Fate is like rape. If you can't resist it, then try to enjoy it." The signing of the Kartarpur Agreement between India and Pakistan, which was expected to be signed on October 23rd, may get postponed as per sources. Earlier on Monday, India said it is constrained to accept the $20 service fee proposed by Islamabad for using the Kartarpur corridor. This corridor connects the Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in Punjab's Gurdaspur with Gurdwara Darbar Sahib Kartarpur in Pakistan. PM Modi met Nobel laureate Abhijit Banerjee at his residence at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg today. Sharing a picture on Twitter, PM Modi hailed Banerjee's passion towards human empowerment being clearly visible. Banerjee spoke to the media after the meet today and joked that he would not get into controversial statements because he had been warned by PM Modi. Remember, BJP Congress had indulged in a war of words over the Nobel laureate. P. Chidambaram granted bail by Supreme Court today in the INX media corruption case. The apex court ruled that there is no possibility of the former union minister absconding and no whisper of any evidence that he tried to influence even one witness. But Chidambaram will not be released as he remains in the custody of the Enforcement Directorate till October 24th in the INX media case. The BSF troops posted along the Punjab border reported drone movement coming from the Pakistani side on Monday night. Reports quoting sources say that the first drone was spotted at 10:30 p.m. Monday in Husainwala sector. The BSF and the Punjab police have launched a joint search operation. In the last several weeks in Punjab, there have been multiple drone sightings from the Pakistani side, keeping the BSF on its toes. Uttar Pradesh Law Minister Brajesh Pathak extended support to the family of Kamlesh Tiwari and said that the state government will demand death sentence for those responsible for the death of the Hindu Samaj Party chief Kamlesh Tiwari. Uttar Pradesh police on Monday announced a reward of rupees 2.5 lakh each for the arrest of the two suspects allegedly involved in Kamlesh Tiwari's murder. Darjeeling MP Raju Bista issued a statement alleging that he, along with BJP and GJM workers, was attacked by a group of 80 to 100 TMC goons while he was going to Sinji in Kalimpong today. He has alleged that many of the BJP and GJM workers have been injured in the attack. He has also alleged that the attack couldn't have happened without tactical support from the West Bengal police. That's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. The news and updates will continue on the other side.